In this video I'm going to show you basic strength, coordination and balance tasks for your lower body that you can beautifully integrate into your practice, whatever it may be. Before starting, let's quickly look at your leg axis. Basically your ability to keep your knee centered over your foot while doing a task, especially on one leg. Oftentimes, this position of having your knees faced inwards doing all of these squats is demonized. But if we take a look at professional athletes, we see a lot of times that exactly this position is rather helpful. So my recommendation is try to fight for a perfectly aligned leg axis, but if your knee happens to travel inwards at times, don't worry too much. Let's start with a quick little warm-up. Simply bounce around a little bit, hop around, squat around, different forms, a little bit of lunging, a little bit of side bending, a little bit of running, and you should be good to go for these tasks. Let's go. For the first pattern, stand on a stair and diagonally forwards and backwards, slowly and steadily tap your leg towards the floor. With time, try to see and test yourself how far can you tap towards the front and towards the side. Maybe trying to search for angles that are a little bit more difficult to you. With time, you can also try to increase the height of the movement. In this one, you really need to give a lot of weight to the other leg, so it transforms into a little bit of a different pattern. A great one to really work on leg stabilization. Calf walks are great to work on ankle stabilization. You can try to do this pattern with a completely stiff leg. You can also try to half bend your knees and try to work your way up in this manner. Really try to see that the movement happens only in your ankle. Then you can also try to fully bend your knees, so really go all the way down and once again focus on your ankle so your calf works. And then if this is too hard, you can simply try to go supported using the other leg as help. Let's get it dynamically going with a very upright stair turn. Simply try to rotate around your foot while keeping the balance a little bit more towards the edge of the step. Make it as smooth as possible and really use your arm motion to help out. With time, of course, try to go a little bit higher, but make sure to really be careful in this one, as the dynamic nature can also throw you off. The long lunge is a great one to really work on your leg strength. Shift your weight slowly towards the front leg and push up into an upright position. The shift of weight should happen very slowly, shifting, balancing and standing up. Try to keep your knee as stable as possible. Remember your leg axis. Here, knee inwards. Let's better fight for an optimal leg axis, at least as much as you can. Try to limit the use of back leg momentum, so really shift weight, balance and push up with the front leg. Also here, try to see how far can you go. I challenged myself to reach the most up step and it was quite difficult, but of course after some time I managed to do it, and also try to go for the other leg. Of course, in all of these unilateral movements, work both sides. Crosswalks are fun and really challenge your coordination. Try to cross your legs as slowly and with as much control as you can. Work your way down the steps. You don't need to rush it, you can really take your time, and as you can see, I'm focusing on landing on my heel and then pivoting around onto my toes. This one really is a challenge at first, and it could be that only after a couple of sessions you will figure this one out. Again, allow yourself to really pivot from the outside to the inside, and if you need to jump a little bit, that's fine at first. Then you can also, of course, try a fully jumped version where you hop down the stairs like this. Regular jumps are cool, but cross jumps are even cooler. So you try to land with your legs crossed. Best case on the balls of your feet. Now I would recommend to land without any wobbles. So if your arms touch the floor, it doesn't count. Land, stay there for 2 seconds and only then stand up. You can also do this one with a running setup. So step into it, run, jump and land as much controlled as you can. I am teaching this year 2025 plenty of Acrobatics Lab movement workshops. These are weekend workshops where we dive into topics such as falling and rolling and meeting the floor. I'm so thrilled to announce that I'm coming yet again back to Northern America to teach 3 Acrobatics Labs workshops. One in Boulder, one in Vancouver, Canada, and one in Philadelphia in the United States. You can check out the video description and you will find all of the information on how to sign up to these workshops. Let's now try to find a rail where you can balance on. If you can find yourself a lower rail, that's great to really familiarize yourself with these balances. Try to work your way super slowly into this one leg balance, where your breath stays very calm and relaxed. Your eyes want to travel from the floor straight forwards. This is scary at first, but it's really helpful. Also use your arms, really allow them to move freely in space. Also work on exiting strategies so you feel safe. You can also turn towards the front and you can really focus on the knee-arm movement. So knees travel forwards, arm counter. Again, feel safe by working on these exiting strategies. And you can really play here, turning from side to side and simply coming up with a couple of patterns. Again, easy breath. Now, if you take a stick or a stone, you can throw it and catch it yourself, and this really adds a nice challenge to the task of balancing. Let's now move from the low to a high balance. Again here, keep your breath easy and your eyes faced forwards. First up, try walking slowly, a couple steps forwards, a couple steps backwards. Another fun task is trying to turn while standing on a rail. Quite tough, but you'll be able to figure it out with time, I'm sure of that. I hope you liked this video. Please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you would like to see similar videos. Subscribe to the channel and use the code YouTube10 for all of my online programs. Just a quick question. Do you want to experience more flow in your movement? Then I've got something for you. Enter the Flow is a completely free, yes you heard it, free online program for you, containing high quality video breakdowns. You can simply check it out by clicking in the video description, typing in your mail address and opening up the mail. Download the program, happy practice.